Local businesses have struggled over the past year to adjust to different COVID-19 restrictions in the state of New Mexico. The restaurant industry has taken some of the hardest hits with various opening guidelines. La Posta owner Tom Hutchinson describes the challenges that his restaurant has faced.
We've seen my industry impacted in ways that perhaps other industries haven't been in terms of different levels of being open. Sales have been tremendously impacted, but more importantly, it's been a tremendous hardship on my staff. We started COVID with both restaurants. My employment was about 175 folks. We're down to maybe 100 now.
Current New Mexico guidelines divide counties into 4 color tiers consisting of red, yellow, green, and turquoise. Each color level provides significant differences in capacity restrictions for restaurants. Restaurants and businesses are given minimal notice to adjust when their county shifts tiers, says Hutchinson.
We're given zero notice. We find out when the public finds out. You don't flip restaurants on with a switch on and off. It takes us a while to ramp up in terms of employment and inventory.
Local business and restaurant owner Marcy Dickerson also believes that the restaurant industry needs more notice to make these adjustments.
I believe that we deserve, more heads up. We deserve more time in switching because, especially in the restaurant industry, we have to order food, we have to order alcohol, we have to schedule staff. The 2-week yo-yo schedule really does cause a huge amount of hardship for restaurants and people in the hospitality industry.
With uncertainties over what color the county will shift to next, Dickerson states that restaurants always have to expect the unexpected.
The hardest part about the whole thing is not being able to know what's coming in the future, not being able to plan for the future, because you really are at the whims of, people's interpretation of the numbers. So there's just a lot of people's livelihoods hanging in the balance of these numbers and the decisions being made by the governor.
The entertainment industry has also been hit hard by state COVID restrictions. Movie theaters and other large entertainment venues have remained closed for the past year. Allen Theaters Company President Russell Allen describes how this has affected Allen Theaters establishments across the state.
Well, we've been closed for 50 weeks, actually 50 and a half weeks. And for lack of a better word, it's been absolutely devastating and unreal. We've been open every day for 112 years, and now all of a sudden we're shut down for, it's going to be a year plus. Several months, I suspect, before it's all done.
Allen believes that Allen Theaters is equipped and prepared for a safe opening across New Mexico.
We have full control over when the showtimes start and when they finish, so we know exactly when you're going to show up and when you're going to leave. We have material or equipment that we can completely sanitize every single surface in every single auditorium after every single showing. We've purposely kept our crowds down so that we don't have to worry about lines. And those things will automatically just translate right over to COVID policies.
Allen Theaters will be allowed to reopen when counties hit the turquoise tier. Allen believes that this will not happen anytime soon for Doña Ana County.
We won't open our theaters until there's turquoise. Giving us a fallback to green. Doña Ana County and Bernalillo County, for that matter, up in Albuquerque, because of our population, will never hit green. It's not a possibility. So we should be able to get some other theaters opened around the state, but in Las Cruces, under the current guidelines of 8 cases per 100,000. We'll never see green.
Business owners are hopeful that there will be more flexibility with the COVID restrictions, says Hutchinson.
I was just hopeful that the governor could make some adjustments to give us, to create some more certainty. Sliding backwards is not a fun thing to do. And perhaps if they had given us a longer period to make that adjustment to maintain that 5% positivity rate, would have deflected all the disruption and chaos associated with closing a business down, or at least changing the capacity levels.
New Mexico counties will continue to be evaluated on a bi-weekly basis to determine their tier color status. For KRWG Public Media, I'm Sarah Rodriguez.